The much-anticipated announcement from Pi Network has failed to meet expectations, triggering a sharp downturn in sentiment and price across its community of investors and traders. Once hailed as one of the most promising mobile-based cryptocurrency projects, Pi Network found itself under intense pressure this week after delivering a major update that many users described as vague, unimpressive, and lacking any significant roadmap clarity. Pi, which is still operating in its so-called enclosed mainnet phase, released details on its plans for transitioning to an open network. However, rather than confirming a definitive launch date or providing technical progress updates, the team shared what many have called overly cautious language, suggesting that the open mainnet could still be months, if not longer, away. The market reaction was swift. PI Coin, which already lacks traditional exchange listings and operates through peer-to-peer markets, saw a sharp decline in trading volume and value. The token, previously trading at speculative highs on over-the-counter platforms, experienced double-digit percentage losses within 24 hours of the announcement. Many early adopters, who spent years mining Pi through its mobile app, are now voicing frustration and concern over the project's prolonged development timeline. Despite years of marketing, a massive user base, and an active online community, critics argue that Pi Network has yet to deliver a functional, tradable cryptocurrency ecosystem. Adding to the uncertainty is the lack of transparency around the project's internal economics. Pi Network still does not operate on public blockchains like Ethereum or Bitcoin, and the codebase remains largely inaccessible for external review. For many analysts, this continues to raise red flags about the project's viability and long-term credibility. However, Pi Network's development team insists that they remain committed to delivering a fully operational platform. They argue that the extended testnet phase is necessary to ensure stability, regulatory compliance, and scalable infrastructure before a full public launch can occur. Still, for users who have been waiting since as early as 2019, patience is wearing thin. Many had hoped that this week's update would mark a clear turning point, a transition into a real open-market cryptocurrency. Instead, what they received was another delay wrapped in technical language and vague promises. As of now, the project continues to rely on its loyal base to maintain momentum, but without clearer milestones or deliverables, skepticism is likely to grow. We'll continue to follow this story as it develops, especially if Pi Network offers further clarification or progress updates in the weeks ahead. In the fast-moving world of crypto, projects can surge or collapse in a matter of days. And right now, Pi Network appears to be dangerously close to losing the confidence of its community. Stay tuned for more updates as we track what could be a turning point, for better or worse, in the future of Pi Network.